Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की, श्री प्रहलाद नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, दाई गौर सुंदर की, पतित पांचल प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। We are studying from Gantra Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter number 17, entitled as Maharaj Pitu becomes angry at the earth. Text number 22. Prithur uvacha vasudhe tvam vadhisyami machhasana parana mukhim Machhasan parangamukhim Bhagam barhisi ya vringte Bhagam barhisi ya vringte Natanoti cha navasu Natanoti cha no vasu. Pitur uvacha Vasudhe tvam vadhisyami Machhasan parangat mukhim Bhagam barhisi ya vrinte Natanoti cha no vasu. Pitur uvacha Vasudhe tvam vadhisyami Machhasan parangamukhim Bhagam barhisi ya vrinte Natanoti cha no vasu. Pitur uvacha Vasudhe tvam vadhisyami Machhasan parangamukhim Bhagam barhisi ya vrinte Natanoti cha no vasu. यावृन्ते न तनोति च नो वसु ऋतुरुवाच वसुदेव त्वां वदिष्यामि न चासना पराङ्मुखी भागं बर्हिषि यावृन्ते न तनोति च नो वसु ऋतुरुवाच वसुदेव त्वां वदिष्यामि मच्छासन् पराङ्मुखी भागं बर्हिषि यावृन्ते न तनोति च नो वसु ऋतुरुवाच वसुदेव त्वां वदिष्यामि मच्छासन् पराङ्मुखी भागं बर्हिषि यावृन्ते न तनोति च नो वसु ऋतुरुवाच वसुदेव त्वां वदिष्यामि मच्छासन् पराङ्मुखी भागं बर्हिषि यावृन्ते न तनोति च नो वसु. What forward meaning? Pritur Uvacha. King Prithu replied, Vasudhe, my dear earthly planet, Tvam, you, Vadishyami, I shall kill, Mat, my, Sasana, rulings, Parak, Parak Mukhim, disobedient to, Bhagam, you share, Barhisi, in the Yajna, Ya, who, Vringte, accepts, Na, not, Tanoti, does deliver, Cha, and, Na, to us, Vasu, produce. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. King Prithu replied to earthly planet, My dear earth, you have disobeyed my orders and rulings. In the form of demigod, you accepted your share of the yajnas we performed, but in return, you have not produced sufficient food grains. For this reason, I must kill you. Once again, King Prithu replied to earthly planet, My dear earth, you have disobeyed my orders and rulings. In the form of demigod, you accepted your shares of yajnas we performed, but in return, you have not produced sufficient food grains. For this reason, I must kill you. Purport. The cow-shaped earthly planet submitted that she not only was a woman, but was innocent and sinless as well. Thus, she argued that she should not be killed. Besides, she pointed out that being perfectly religious-minded, the king could not violate the religious principles that forbade killing a woman. In reply, Maharaj Prithu informed her that first of all she had disobeyed his orders. This was her first sinful activity. Secondly, he accused her of taking her share of yajnas, but not producing sufficient food grains in return. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langyayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Bande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanyam Iswaram. Tantra Srimad Bhagavatham ki jai, Patitwan Prabhupada ki jai. This is a very interesting incident, that how Prithu Maharaj has taken over the ruling of earthly planet, and he's been coronated, and as soon as he's been accepted everybody as emperor, and their citizens are coming and submitting themselves their problems. They're seeing that we are almost verge of dying, there's not sufficient food. You should do something for us. We are all depending, ashrita, we are all subordinate to you. Please save us. Then Prithu Maharaj, he sees the whole situation and all that. He performs yajna in order to produce, to have a produce. So this is the secret of having a sufficient food grains. Yajna arthat karmano anyatra loko ayam karma bandhana. So Krishna says that annadi bhavati bhutani parjanyat anna sambhava yajnat bhavati parjanyo yajna karma samudbhava. So this is how grains are produced. For grains we need rains, for the rains we need to perform yajnas. To perform the yajnas means we have to appease the person, the demigod in charge for the rain. In this way the rain is the rain is poured, and the whole other sequence follows, and then we get the sufficient food grains. So it's not just we sow the seed, then grains should come. There are so many factors are there. Here yajnas are mentioned, the demigods who are in charge, in control. There are so many factors are there. So here Prithu Maharaj is performing yajna, and after performing yajna, despite of all these things was done, didn't get the sufficient produce, was not able to feed all of his praja. Then he tried to find out what is the reason. Then he found, Mother Earth, she is hiding the seed. And then he became very disturbed, that I have done everything, and why there is a need to hide the seed. Then he started chasing the earth. And we see that earth took the shape of a cow and started running away. And then Prithu Maharaj is now chasing the cow. Isn't it very interesting? More interesting is that Prithu Maharaj is now ready to, as he is saying, Vasudhe Tvam Vadhisyami, that for this reason I must kill you. For this reason Vasudhe Tvam Vadhisyami. So it's telling Vasudhe, my dear earthly planet, my dear cow, seeing with all lot of affection and respect, Vasudhe. And same time he's telling that Tvam Vadhisyami, I must kill you. So this is very interesting to study from Srimad Bhagavatam, that Prithu Maharaj, being an ideal emperor, how he is going to kill women, and that too a cow. Prabhupada is writing in purport that the cow-shaped earthly planet submitted that she was not only a woman but was an innocent and sinless as well. Besides, he pointed out that being perfectly religious-minded, the king could not violate the religious principle that forbade killing a woman. So, so one should cannot kill the cow. When Prabhupada made this comment, there's people are so much addicted of eating meat. So once upon a time, okay, they're so much into meat eating. They should not eat the cows, because there's such a horrible karma it is. to even to think of killing a cow. Uh, I recall first time I was studying in college. Uh, my roommate, name was Arjun C. He was a Brahmin family. He brought the cow meat inside the room. The beef. I didn't know what is beef that time. Then only discovered it is cow meat. Then we were so much disturbed. We went to complain the warden. This is bringing the beef inside. And but it was not like something. I was feeling, what is this? What is wrong with this person? Huh? Why is so much about eating beef? It's become so normal. Huh? Yes, that time itself, 20 years before, he was a Brahmin, and he brought the beef inside the room and he was eating. Horrible. So it develops so in terrible sinful reactions, because cow, such an important, precious animal, and very dear to the Lord. Krishna is called Gopala. He is protecting the cows, maintainer of the cows. So killing of the cows, even thinking of it is horrible. And here Prithu Maharaj is telling, Vasude Vadisyami, Tvam Vadisyami, I will going to kill you. I must kill you. So isn't very interesting how he is boldly saying this. Another incident we say in Bhagavatham, similar incident. Aswasthama has released the Brahmastra, and somehow Krishna, he protected all the Pandavas and Parikshit Maharaj, and then Arjuna was on chase to catch Aswasthama. And there again he released the Brahmastra, and by Krishna's advice Arjuna counteracted the Brahmastra, and then he was caught hold, Aswasthama, and then he was brought, he was tied tried very brutally and brought to the Draupadi. Then there Draupadi, seeing a Brahmana is being tied up, she felt, oh, that's too much. That is too much. And she immediately asking to release him. And there Bhimsena is telling, no, he must be killed. And then Draupadi is telling, no, he is a Brahmana. Also, on top of that, he is the son of our teacher. He should not be killed. And Yudhishthira Maharaj is supporting her. Yes, she is right. There, Arjuna is now in perplexed situation. What should be done? The Bhimsena is telling, and he is himself taken a vow that if I am not going to kill this person, then I will enter into fire. Something like that vow he has taken. So now he's in dilemma, what should be done. And then Krishna, he is smiling and telling Arjuna what should be done. He's leaving it to him. What should be done? He has to be killed, and he should not be killed also. At the same time, there Prabhupada is writing, this is how Arjuna was so intelligent, and very, all Pandavas were great exalted devotees of heart, of the Lord. Their heart was so tender, and so they don't want to even. Aswasthama has done such an heinous act, but still they are forget about forgiving. They are worrying that how they should take any action. So there Krishna's hints Arjuna that what should be done, and Krishna intelligently decides killing and same time not killing. So he removes his hairs here and there, patches of hair, mustache. He removes, then his this money he takes out, and then they just kick him out of the house, just like that. Badly he was insulted. That was for him, it was more than death. After that he felt, why these people, they did not kill me. They would have killed me actually. Because for such an exalted, respected person, if dishonor, Krishna is telling, dishonor is worse than killing. Arjuna is telling that I will go to the forest. And Krishna is telling, you're thinking you'll go to forest, your enemies will speak you in so many unkind words. At that time, it will be worse for you than death. So that's how the situation was managed. Kill, same time not kill. Brahmanas should not be, actually the Kshatriyas should not take action on Brahmanas because they are in superior position. And also he is son of this thing, his teacher. But also because he has not acted as per court's conducts of a Brahmana, so he was not considered as a Brahmana. He was considered as a relative son of a Brahmana. So he was given an appropriate punishment. In a similar incident, we can recall that Narad Muni was preaching. One serpent became devotee. The serpent, became devotee. Then, because he has become devotee, so he does not want to bite anymore. He has given up his envious nature, and he's become very peaceful, and he's just being a sadhu. But the boys, street boys playing, they found that the snake is there, so initially they kept away. Playing, they understood this snake is, sadhu. He will not do anything. So they started chasing. Then they started throwing the stone and harming the snake, and the snake was, become very wounded. It was paining whole body. Then after some time, when Narada Muni visited that place again, then the snake, crying, and went to his guru and told, you see what happened, you told me this. Then after that I will stop biting, and it is the reward. For not biting, this is the reward. Then Narada Muni said, I told, of course, not to bite, but I did not say that you should not hiss. At least you should save yourself. So after that, the serpent took the right action. He is not biting, but any wrong thing done, immediately he will show his face. Then everybody kept away, and he was safer. He was able to peacefully do all his things. So here, similar things we see that Prithu Maharaj, he is taking a strong action. He is not just going to leave the cow. He is telling that, Tvam Badisyami, I must kill you. In the history also we see, when Mughals and all these people were attacking India, they were not like Kshatriyas. The spirit of Kshatriya fighting and all these things, they are low class. So this Rajputs, that they will enter like that only from Rajasthan and this place Marwar. So they had to fight with them, and they were very, very strong Kshatriyas. They were never worried about this Mughals. They were always used to think, they always like grass, vegetables. These people are, it is insult for us to fight with them. Because they are Kshatriyas, their spirit is to fight, like die. It's like a sport for them. And these people, they were just hiding and fighting somehow. So they were never worried. So they used to devise various plans in order to gain victory. So what they will do, they have understood these people are following Sanatan Dharma, and they are like, cows is most important element. They cannot raise their weapon on the cows. So they will take the cows, herds of cows in front, and then they will follow. And these people will not be able to do anything because they should not hurt the cows. If they hurt the cows, the religious principle is broken. They will get sinful activity. So that's how they hiding behind the cow, and they will do their heinous things. That's how they started slowly capturing. Another history incident of cow is uh, King Indra. We are going to celebrate Govardhan Puja. So he sent the rain, and whole thing he just he forgot that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Though we hear that when Krishna was in the womb of Mother Devaki, all of them came. Lord Shiva came, Lord Brahma came, Indra came, and so many devas came, and they did stuti prayer. They glorified the Lord, showered the flower, and all that they have done. And several times Krishna killed also many various uh, asuras. That time also they showered the flower. But during this particular incident, out of pride, uh, Indra completely forgot that he is not the little boy. He is he appeared as a little boy, but he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He completely forgot this, and he just wanted to teach lesson so badly said, so that he decided that he will completely eradicate the place itself, which is called Vrindavan. And but he forgot that it is out of his capacity. This is the eternal Vrindavan, is Sachidananda Dham, and Krishna is personally present there. And all that happened, and then he poured the rain, and nothing happened. Even the grass also did not was affected. Then he realized, oh, I have done big blunder. Then only he realized. Then he was thinking, what shall we do? He was very afraid. Then he took the Surabhi cow and then went behind the cow. So because the Krishna will seek the cow, then immediately his mood will change. Like the uh, mother sees the child, then immediately that affection is poured. So you see, Krishna mood will change, and in that mood, his mood is changed, then he can petition him. So here we see that King Pithu is willing to even chastise the cow. So he's all the Shastras. We should keep all these things in mind, so that we can make better decisions. So he's not just going to leave the cows, because the cow is presenting himself. I am a cow. I am a woman. I am sinless. Okay, I am innocent. Cows, animals are innocent. Say in the Bhagavatham it is mentioned, the mosquitoes bites us. No, the mosquitoes does not know that he is causing pain to us. His consciousness is very less. He is just thinking that my food is there and I should eat. I should drink the blood. Okay, but human being, when they tap the mosquitoes and kill that, they knowingly kill the mosquitoes, knowing well that we are causing pain to them. So there is a punishment is mentioned for the human being, but the mosquitoes there is no punishment. So animals, they are innocent. Child, women also, they are considered innocent. So she is pretending I am innocent as well as I am sinless. What wrong I have done? Nothing wrong I have done. She is feeling like that. Sometimes because we don't realize our mistake, we feel that no, I am right. When after discussion, when we realized our mistake, then we, oh yes, I am wrong. So she is also initially feeling I am innocent, and I am sinless, so you should not kill me. And Pithu Maharaj is saying, no, you are not. You are first of all, you have disobeyed my order. You should not disobey order. Why should you should not disobey the order? Because king, emperor he may be an ordinary person. Of course, Pithu Maharaj is the empowered Saktyaves Avatara, but in that position, he is representing the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like Guru is an ordinary person, but when he is in the position of Guru, he is a representative of the Lord. So he should be respected with awe and reverence. He should be obeyed. He may be an ordinary person, but in that position, he is the representative of the Supreme Lord, and Lord is reciprocating through him. So here also is telling you have disobeyed me. This is first mistake. Naradeva, this is a representative of the Supreme Lord. So first crime is you have disobeyed me. And the second crime you have done is, so you're not innocent, you are not sinless. Second sinful activity you have done is that you have taken the share of yajna, okay, but you have taken, but you are not ready to give. See, once we accept, then we actually become obliged. That also we have to give in return. So that's what Krishna is telling, that both you and demigods, living entity means demigods and human beings live in cooperation, perform yajnas and your duties. In this way, there will be cooperation between human being and devas, and everyone can live happily and peacefully. So here, as a demigoddess, she has taken a share. But she is not in return giving the seed. So Krishna is telling that it is not fair. So you should be corrected. So he is giving the argument, because of this you have to be corrected. So he is ready to take with his bow and arrow, he is ready to chastise Mother Earth, and later we see that everything will settle peacefully. I'll read some of the previous translations. When the earth saw that King Prithu was taking his bow and arrow to kill her, she became very much afraid and began to tremble. She then began to flee exactly like a deer, which runs very swiftly when followed by a hunter. Being afraid of King Prithu, she took the shape of a cow and began to run. Seeing this, Maharaj Prithu became very angry, and his eyes became as red as the early morning sun. Placing an arrow on his bow, he chased the cow-shaped earth wherever she would run. The cow-shaped earth ran here and there in outer space between the heavenly planets. Sri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki, Sri Prahlad Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki, Nitai Gaur Sundar ki. And wherever she ran, the king chased her with his bow and arrows. Just as a man cannot escape the cruel hands of death, the cow-shaped earth could not escape the hands of the son of Vena. At length, the earth, fearful, her heart aggrieved, turned back in helplessness. Addressing the great opulent King Prithu as the knower of religious principles and the shelter of surrender, she said, "Please save me. You are the protector of all living entities. Now you are situated as the king of this planet." The cow-shaped earth continued to appeal to the king. "I am very poor and have not committed any sinful activities. I do not know why you want to kill me. Since you are supposed to be the knower of all religious principles, why are you so envious of me? And why are you so anxious to kill a woman? Even if a woman does commit some sinful activity, no one should place his hand upon her. And what to speak of you, dear king? You are so merciful, you are a protector, and you are affectionate to the poor." The cow-shaped earth continued, "My dear king, I am just like a strong boat, and all the paraphernalia of the world is standing upon me. If you break me to pieces, how can you protect yourself and your subjects from drowning?" So many reasons he has given. We see that for each and every reason, Prithu Maharaj will counteract. He was empowered because he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is Sakti-Avesh Avatar. He is telling, "I will maintain the earth." Later we'll see that I will hold everything. Don't worry. But Tvam Vadishyami, I must kill you. So he is very strong. Strong in correcting. And we see that because it's strong, this thing, then earth will also submit, and she will give the whatever necessary things. She will say that that's how what should be done. Another point we notice here, that the earth is taking the shape of a cow. So they are all personalities. Like we see how Santanu Maharaj was married to Mother Ganga. So she's staying in the Ganges. She is a demigoddess, but she is a person. And we another see that Krishna married Kalindi, Yamuna. So they were like the personality is there, and they are free to move. They have their own uh, way of living, but they are completely in charge of. In this case, mother cow means here earth, and Ganges, full Ganges. Then it's like we are on our desire, on our wish, we are able to move. So like that, they're completely controlling that particular body. So earth, she is controlling the whole sheets, everything, all the produce. So another incident, we see that how even the time is personified as Kali. The similar incident where the Kali was killing the cow, and he has already broken the leg of the bull, and he was stopped by Parikshit Maharaj. And Parikshit Maharaj, he saw that this cow is being killed, uh, beaten in his kingdom. Then he became very angry. In order to protect the cow, immediately took the sword and he want to punish Kali. His influence is there and very subtle, as Kali Yugam we say, all different effects of Kali Yuga. But the whole thing is personified as Kali Purusha. So the uh, it's all completely on different level. Because our seeing the personality is based on body. Hmm? We are seeing this body, and we are seeing so many different types of body, and then we are concluding, yes, this must be like that. But then we know that uh, there are even subtle existence. Hmm? The bodily existence is there, mental existence is there, and the spiritual existence is there. So spiritual existence is uh, most subtle. Is beyond. We cannot see that. You only can perceive. You cannot see with any microscope or anything. We can just only perceive. Even the mental existence, we see that uh, we can only feel it. So their appearing as a person is on the subtle existence. Their influence is also like time influence is so much subtle, and the personality is also subtle, and they can take on their wish the form they want. Here, earth is taking the cow shape. So on their wish, they are able to take whatever shape they want, because that uh, empowerment is there, that siddhi is there with them. So here, Mother Earth, she is taking the shape of a cow. So uh, uh, so this whole thing in the modern time, if you see, then it will be first and it will be very difficult to uh, comprehend, to believe it. That is how in Mother Earth, what is this? It's a person. But then in Vedic, this if we study Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatham or Vedic scriptures, we understand that how there is a soul, and the soul uh, uh, how the soul is entering into different bodies. How different bodies is. We know that also we exist in a gross body. We exist in a gross body. It's like one person dies untimely, uh, and is we see that becomes ghost. So nobody can see him, but he is present. So similarly, uh, uh, when that, because of the lack of that understanding, that education, people first time then they'll see, they will be bewildered. How is this? This is mentioned something like fairy tale, but it's not fairy tale. We need to understand the whole science. Then we will be able to appreciate this. It's mentioned there. So Maharaj Pitu is completely, he knows what he is doing, and he is ready to, as his duty, to correct Mother Earth and get what is necessary to maintain his praja. This, we see that Maharaj Pithu is also Sasana Sakti. He is is empowered with ruling by the Supreme Lord. Like we know, Narad Muni is empowered by Bhakti Sakti. So, four Kumaras, they are empowered with Jnana. Like that, Lord Brahma is empowered by Srijana Sakti, creation. So here, Prithu Maharaj is empowered by the Lord for ruling, Sasana Sakti. And very strongly, he is putting law and order. That's how it can be maintained. It's all lessons should be taken. If we just remain wishy-washy and does not take action, then we see that we will not be effective to keep the law and order. Now there is a war is going on between Israel and Palestine. This not actually Palestine. There is terrorist group Hamas, which is like ruling over that area. So they have done some terrorist action, and then on return, Israeli forces, they are now trying to uh, bomb the whole area. So there is so many questions how they can do this. But their argument is, first hand, why did they did this to us? So if one doesn't take the strong action, then this lesson is not sent. The person is not actually corrected. When there is a fear, then people try to not do the mischief. So here that same, because of his strong, bold action, Pitu Maharaj is showing Mother Earth that you cannot fool around. You have to do what is your duty, what's supposed to be done. Srimad Bhagavatham ki jai, Patit Panchla Prabhupada ki jai.